Okay, this is a review of the fifth practice. We did a couple of new things, so I wanted to update you on what we did. One thing that we did, it was a little tricky for the kids to get, so I wanted to show them again on video, give them an idea of where they're supposed to be. Again, and this is going to be at every video. The idea of the habits I'm trying to get into them is just this idea of always cutting to the basket when you pass, and it's not always so that you could just get an easy give and go back. And I'm talking to the kids and the parents as well. If the kids are watching, that's even better, obviously. Um, the idea is that we're always having people flowing to the rim and keeping the defense on its toes. I mean, you're not always going to get that easy pass back, but it sets up everything else. Like you'll be able to drive much easier to the basket when you have people going in and out of the lane, creating kind of real estate for you to go to. And we did that, and we will always do that in every practice. And this is kind of the circulation that runs the whole offense. And off of that, we introduced it really quickly last practice, but we did more of it this practice, was this idea of dribbling at somebody with the idea of getting that person to the rim. Like you kind of see, we drilled this whenever somebody dribbles at you, again, just to cut right to the basket. And everybody fills open spots as usual. So we had a drill where everybody dribbled at everybody, sending everybody to the basket. Again, these are just really good habits to drill into the kids, drill into you guys all your life, really. These are really, really good habits to make you better basketball players, regardless of what system you're in. Okay, so the reality is that we're going to be playing a lot of teams, especially later on, that press a lot. So I wanted to put in some kind of press break so that they're prepared for it. And the idea is that you should be able to use the same principles that we talk about in general to break a press. The idea of always passing and cutting and going to the middle and cutting to the basket. And it took him a little while to understand this. Probably take another practice before this is completely in. But when it's in, it's easy. The idea is that even though you're all the way this far away from the basket, you still want to be cutting towards the basket whenever you pass. And that's either when you're in a regular half court offense or kind of trying to break the press. So the idea is that even when you pass from here, you're still going to want to cut towards the basket. The idea being that kind of the center of the floor is the basket. So we try to get them to do this. Again, whenever you pass, just cut towards the basket. Whenever you pass, cut towards the basket, and we're still filling. And that's the way you kind of break the press. Um, it just takes a little while for them to get used to this. So again, you fill spots just like anything else. You pass, you cut towards the basket, and that's where you want to hit them. Um, Actually, the younger kids did a little better with this than the older kids for some reason. Probably bad coaching by me. Um, but well, so what I did was I put it out here on a diagram just to give you an idea of just it's really not it's really simple. You just always want to be just looking to the middle. And if you pass it, you're supposed to be cutting to the middle. You know, we don't mind you dribbling down the middle. We don't mind you passing down the sidelines. You just can't be dribbling down the sidelines, right? So the idea is that always pass towards the middle and always cut towards the middle. Now, what I did was I also got a clip of a team actually running it in practice. So I'm going to pull that up in a sec. Okay, so this is actually a practice of an adult team or older team, probably high school team, basically running this press break. So I just wanted the kids to get a look at this to see kind of what we're after here. So again, not that difficult. See, you're just passing and cutting. The guy's filling, passing and cutting, looking to hit him towards the middle, passing and cutting, and then you hit him. And then they're off to the races. See him do it again. Pass, cut to the middle, pass, cut to the middle, pass, cut to the middle, and then pass, cut to the middle, and you hit them. When do you hit them? I mean, whenever they're open. A couple of more reps here. Yeah, I think so. So he's cutting right to the middle, pass, cutting right to the middle, pass, cutting right to the middle. Well, you can hit the guy down the sideline. That's fine too. Again, you can pass down the sideline. Just don't dribble down there. Pass, cut to the middle, pass, cut to the middle, pass, cut to the middle. You get the idea. Again, just take a little practice, but it's not that big a deal. You're just using the same principles as before. You're just passing and cutting and passing and cutting. Hit them. There it is.